How's it going, everyone? Jiraiya Fifa here, and welcome back to another episode of Manchester United All-Stars Season 2, episode number 43. Picking up where we left off in the last episode, going up against Bayern Munich in the Champions League. This is going to be the first leg, and what a game it should be. Very, very interesting. You can see we also made quite a few changes to the squad, bringing in some young players, and also guys on the bench. You can see quite a few young players there too as well, because our squad is pretty much depleted, and we have to go with the best squad possible for this game. Now, guys, I want to also take the time to apologize for the late upload. Had some issues going on, emergencies and so forth, so wasn't able to upload, which is really unfortunate. But even though some of you guys may follow my second channel, I was able to upload on those channels, and that was simply because some of those videos was pretty much scheduled to be uploaded anyway. So hopefully everything will get back to normal, guys, and of course thank you for the patience, and of course hopefully you guys enjoy going forward. Hopefully we get back to normal. But as you can see, guys, Bayern Munich is definitely pumped and ready for this one. You can hear the fan cheering them on in their stadium, so you know it's going to be a very intimidating place to be. But Manchester United, we don't get intimidated by anyone, guys, and of course we're not going to let that get to us. We're going to go and try and perform the best we can, and of course try and of course take the game to them. So now they're going to be playing a 4-1-4-1 formation, which in a sense, in my to me, all they come out to play is going to be like a 4-5-1 formation. So we'll see how this one turns out. As you can see there again, of course, Mandzukic up front by himself, but that midfield will definitely help him out. They definitely like to pack the midfield, and they like to manhandle any team they play, keeping hold of the ball. So we're going to be playing a 4-2-3-1 formation, sticking to what we know best. And of course, guys, you can see a very decent squad. They should definitely be able to perform and of course cause some problems for them. So we should see how this one turns out, and hopefully we can be victorious. So it's going to be Bayern Munich to play this one off, guys, and of course they're passing the ball around, trying to get the feel and trying to get going. And of course, guys, that we know they like to arc the ball quite a bit, and that's exactly what they're doing in the opening part of this game. Definitely passing it around, taking the time, trying to break us down, and we're pretty much telling them to come and break us down because we're set up very well, and eventually you can see we'll break them there. And this is what we want to have. This is where we want to have them, because you can see that quite a few players back, and we can try and break as quick as possible, push forward, Van Persie the ball there, and of course, guys, we're going to chip this one in, trying to find Nani, and of course the defender just get a touch to it, and in fact even get the throw in because it came off Nani and out for a throw in, which is a bit frustrating because I didn't realize that. But nevertheless, guys, they put the throw in, and they're going to try and play out of their own after trying, of course, catch us on the break. And of course we're trying to definitely try and keep ourselves from being so open, but guys, they're so good on passing the ball around. They did manage to break us down, but eventually we won the ball back. So we wanted to try and play this one back up again, taking our time, building up, try to keep position as well. And of course we're going to chip this one into space here. Carrick plays this in, go for the strike, and of course, guys, both in there blocking that one, and of course they would have cleared this one out. Now they push forward in the 40th minute, 14th minute, and of course you can see there Javi Martinez picks it back up, pass it back into Muller, he cross it in, and look at this, guys. This is ridiculous, man. Mandzukic is so OP in this game when it comes to headers. Anywhere in the box he's going to find the ball, which is very, very, really, it's just unnecessary sometimes how he gets ahead to those balls. It's really frustrating. But nevertheless, we wanted to try and hit back as quick as possible, so we wanted to try and pass the ball in. A nice pass there over into RVP. He goes for the top corner, and Neuer there with a save. We all know how beast of a keeper he is, and he definitely showcased it in this one, that's for sure. And look at that there, what a strike there from RVP, and even a better save from the keeper, putting that one out for a corner. And then from this corner, guys, we're going to cross this one in, trying to get a head onto it. We did get a head onto it, falls for Evans. He goes for the strike, and Neuer makes a save, and of course you can see Dante kicking that one out. Now they push forward in the 41st minute, guys, trying to get another goal. They were definitely pushing for it, and of course you can see that De Gea had to come up big, and of course finally we were able to clear this one out. That didn't stop them though, guys, because they definitely pushed forward again in the 44th minute. Try to go forward, and of course you can imagine we win the ball and it goes out for a throw-in. They wanted to do a quick throw-in. They wanted to try and see if we can catch him out a little bit, pushing up. And of course you can see everyone on the ball there. Wanted to try and create some space. It was very tough creating space because they were so bad at defending, and they wouldn't give us anything, to be honest, guys. They were just really bad about giving anything up, and we had to really work for it. And of course eventually you can see them breaking us up there. So they were playing very good. They were balancing the game pretty well. Even though I stated that it will be pretty easy to break them down because their defense is not the greatest, it definitely showcased in this one. And look at this, guys, in the stroke of 45 minutes on off time. Yes, guys, Mandzukic come back and of course bite us again in the butt, putting that one away. So now they're up 2-0. This is very frustrating. After we just tried to break them down in their own half, they come back and of course score a goal. So you can see the guys 2-0 down. You can see we play pretty decent, 40% of the ball, 100% shot accuracy, pass accuracy 87, 3 shots, 3 on target, 40% of the ball. They have 52, 5 shots and 4 on target, 2 of which went into the back of the net from a header from of course Mandzukic, which is very frustrating, but nevertheless you just have to deal with it. I think he's a bit too OP to be honest, or maybe it's just the corners that are OP. Not quite sure. It doesn't seem like it for me because I don't get a lot of headers or score a lot of headers like that, but the computer seems to do it quite a bit, and maybe it's because I'm playing a legendary, not quite sure. But nevertheless guys, we push forward. Of course you can see 90 there with the strike, and Noor makes another save. You can see it was a close one, wiping the sweat from his face because he knew it was very, very close. Nevertheless, we decided to go in and make some changes too as well. Hummels on for Ferdinand, Giggs for Ronaldo, and of course Rooney for Van Persie. Seems they'll make some changes, and of course after we pick up a throw-in. Now guys, they continue pushing forward, and we wanted to try and press forward quite a bit too as well, which we did, and eventually that break came in the 90th minute. Valencia picks it up, crosses in one time for Rooney, and Rooney finally get a header off his own. And maybe this should have definitely happened earlier. Maybe we should have substituted Rooney in because he's been on fire since he came on, and even causing Noor to save some more, which is pretty good. But eventually we got the goal, and this is a very important goal, even though guys, yeah, you can tell at this point we're going to lose this one, guys, but nevertheless, yes, it's a very, very important game, guys. It's a very important goal too as well, and the fact that we actually got an away goal is very good. It may come back to help us in the end when we go back to Old Trafford. We just needs to meet. It just means that we're gonna have to be at least 10 times better than we are now, especially when we're at home. So you can see there 5 shots, 5 on target, 39% of the ball. They were arcing it pretty bad. 100% shot accuracy, and of course 83 pass accuracy. As you can see, there's a 90, and of course the shot accuracy was 71. They had 7 shots and 5 on target, so not much from in the second half, only 1, which we had 2 in the second half too as well. So we did very well, and of course Anthony Valencia was the man of the match. Now this is going to be a very interesting one too, guys, because we're coming off a bad loss in the Champions League, and then we have to face one of our oldest rival in the league, and of course that is going to be Liverpool. We know they're a very good team too as well, and how frustrating they can be, especially with Luis Suarez and Daniel Sturridge. They can definitely cause us some problems. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe, share, and we'll see you guys in the next episode.